This week on Bebop. Hammering. Pulling. Silly goose.
Hi, I'm Simon.
And I'm Stuart.
It has been a very tedious and busy week this week.
Yep, we've slowly but surely been knocking out all the Thru-Hulls.
Mm-hmm.
That's been a process.
And we've also made progress, or we went backwards on the outboard.
Yep.
Tried to do some testing on it and figured out something else is wrong.
Yep. And I made a blood sacrifice to the boat.
Well, let's get to those projects.
Yeah. Yep. Another video about Thru-Hulls. We have 14 of these things to remove, and each one takes time. We still have more, so let's try removing a unique one. The galley Thru-Hull. The galley Thru-Hull is special. It has screws going into it from the bottom of the hull. For some reason, they were very difficult to spin from outside. Turns out, there were some...
well, nuts. Nuts. That's kind of nuts.
Turns out, removing the nuts made it much easier to remove the bolts.
Got the screws out.
It's hammer time!
Hey, that shoots off.
Alright, I am dripping in sweat. Fan is running. And we got the galley Thru-Hull out. Let's take a look at that.
Oh no, the galley Thru-Hull is out. Woohoo! I can stick my finger through. Oh, but nothing's running. Oh, sad finger.
That was a long and hot day removing those Thru-Hulls. Let's come back tomorrow to remove some more.
cover this in Tuesday's video, but I'll cover it here. Sometimes you have screws in these things. I could try digging the screws out, but you know what's a lot easier? I just cut a new blade head into it. Let's do that real quick.
And after cutting a slot into the screws, it is super easy to remove the screws from the strainer. Cut, 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 hammer, 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 hammer time. Another one bites the dust.
Alright, we're returning to the outboard. Today, we're going to be testing if the water pump works and maybe if the shifter works.
Setting up to test the outboard took forever. I spent quite a while simply bracing the push bit so that I could hang the bucket of water under the outboard.
Alright, so got our bucket of water right there, got a couple inches above the foil, so we should be able to get the water going through the motor. Have enough space that I think we shouldn't have any issues if the blades touch the bucket, but we'll find out. Let's start by seeing if the water pump works. What did I do? Do you have gas?
We were unable to test the outboard successfully this week. The likely culprit is a lack of gas. We didn't start with very much, so it should be no surprise that we ran out at this point.
Now we're removing some of the Thru-Hulls that are a little high for us to reach. Let's show how we're gonna do that. Ta-da! Borrowing our parents' step ladder. And that will give us the reach we need to get up there to the water line. So yeah, we'll get to cutting those Thru-Hulls out. Nice and quick, let's go.
It is all going well until...
Hey, take a break. So Stuart, what happened? So, I should probably start from the beginning, shouldn't I? Right hand, I had my chisel. Left hand, I had the hammer. I was just whacking, whacking, whacking. Then I go for a whack. Hammer misses. Knuckle meets chisel. Knuckle scrapes back of chisel. Takes a good chunk of skin off. Yeah. And then, what did Simon do? He bandaged me up. Thank you, Simon. You're welcome. Ta-da! I'm gonna pull it out, put tape on it. You get the tools put away. Okay.
With this blood sacrifice now out of the way, maybe the Thru-Hull install will go well.
If not, we'll just have to make another blood sacrifice.
I hope not. Anyway, next week will be more interesting as we'll be getting into the install of the Thru-Hulls next week. That should be interesting because a lot of plumbing.
We've got a lot of plumbing to do. Since we cut a lot of those hoses, we gotta run all new.
Yep. Let us know how your boat has taken a blood sacrifice from you down below.
If you enjoyed, please leave a like
And subscribe.